हेलो सर, स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। मतलब बच्चे आने लग गए
बच्चे
हैं।
नहीं है ना, आने दो आने दो।
ओके सर, ओके।
We'll start in 2 minutes. Huh? Let everyone come. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Kindly reply through voice. Am I audible? Hello.
यस सर, यस सर।
नहीं, बाकी लोग को पूछ रहा हूँ कौन है। Okay. We'll wait for 2 minutes. Huh? Let everyone get joined.
Good afternoon. Hello. 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 Ashish.
सर आपको
हाँ
आपकी
भाई।
आवाज आ रही है सर, आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हो। 35 बच्चे आ गए ऑलरेडी।
नहीं, मुझे कोई नहीं दिख रहा है, इसलिए मैं देख रहा हूँ कि कोई आया कि नहीं आया, समझ में
तो
नहीं आ
नहीं,
रहा है।
आप यूट्यूब खोल के देखो सर, यूट्यूब पे लाइव हो चुका है ऑलरेडी। 35 बच्चे
ओके।
ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं।
ओके ओके, राइट राइट, वही देख रहा
तो
हूँ।
स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं सर अब।
हाँ हाँ, वही वही, यस। अच्छा, यूट्यूब नहीं ओपन किया ना। ओके ओके, इसीलिए समझ में नहीं आ
यस
रहा
सर,
मुझे।
यस सर, यस सर।
राइट राइट। Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So today we are going to continue the yesterday's day before yesterday's class. Okay, I'm sharing the screen now. Please confirm me whether you are able to see the screen. Please let me know. Are you able to see the screen? Good afternoon. Are you able to see the screen? Please confirm. Okay, right. So in the previous class, we have discussed what is JDBC, different types of drivers with the explanation part. Okay, and different steps to develop JDBC application. Okay. Any doubt till here to anyone? Any doubt in the steps how to construct? Yes, kindly respond through voice or chat. Okay, shall we proceed to the further? Any doubt in the registration of the driver? Create connection, create statement object, execute query, execute methods, processing the result, close connection. Any doubt to anyone in this? Kindly respond. Okay. Okay. So next topic. Can you anyone tell me what is a statement? Why we use statement? Why we use statement? Why we use statement? Anyone? What are the use of statements? Please type the answer. Statement. Why we use statement? Statement object. What is the use of statement object? We already gone through in the previous diagram. Yeah. What is the use of statement object? Yes, Puru, Chitra, Vedanshi, Momita, please respond. Execute commands. Actually, to pass the query from one place to other place, right? To pass the query, yes, to pass the query from Java application to database, execute the query and get the result back from database to Java application. That is the main intention of using this statement object. Okay. So as I told you, can you tell me how many statements object are available? We already discussed. Not in depth, but just I think I told you different statement objects. What are different statement objects or statements which are available? Statement. Yes, someone. It is already available in the slide. Total 3. Statement, prepared statement, and callable statement. So we already gone through what is a statement. Okay. If you are using a query, if you are using a query to pass from one place to other place, pass a query from Java to database and get the result from database to back to Java application, we use statement. Then what is your prepared statement? The prepared statement is something different from the statement, even though it does the same operation, but the way of doing the operation or the purpose is different. The purpose of using the prepared statement is different. Okay. So before going to this, we need to discuss actually how the statement will work, and then we will go in depth for the prepared statement. Okay. Yeah. So for example, I think everyone know how to write the query in database, right? Okay. Suppose for example, when you are writing a particular query, can you tell me what are the different operations are being performed? Suppose you wrote a query, select star from student. Student is a table name, right? Select star from student. Now, when you write this statement in the database, can you tell me what are the operations are performed internally? Please respond through voice. It will be interactive. Or go for chat, no issue. Are you able to communicate through voice? I think so. Yes, right? No voice option. Okay, okay, no issue. Okay. Yeah. Tell me if you are writing a query. If you are writing a query, tell me what, how you will be, how we will be, what are the different operations being performed? The first one is compilation of the query. Yes or no? Will the query get compiled or not? Okay, query will get compiled. Then it will be executed. So compilation, execution, these, yes, compile query and execute of query. These two operations are being performed. Okay. So for example, I'll tell you, suppose there is, this is your Java application and this is your database. This is your database. Okay. So you are passing a query. When you are passing a query, so it is going from your Java application to your database, right? Suppose if I'm using a query, it is taking some 1 second to transfer or to go to the database. go to the database. Okay, so okay, you're not able to see the screen. That's what I'm asking, na, from the long back. I've shared the screen. Once again, I will again share it. Now the screen is visible. Please respond. Now please check it. No. I have shared the screen. Once again. I'm sharing the screen. I'm sharing the entire screen. 1 second, I'll be sharing the application window. Now is this visible? Please respond. Not visible. अरे क्या हो गया? Share screen. Yeah, now please let me know. Okay. Is this visible now? Okay. अरे क्या हो गया? Oh shit. So what to do now? I'm sharing the screen. 1 second, I'll stop share and I'll be sharing it again. Stop sharing. Share screen. Entire screen. Share audio. 1 second, 1 second. I am trying it again. 1 second. Okay. Now please. I am sharing the live stream, बेटा. कैसे नहीं दिख रहा है? Yeah. I'm using StreamYard. Yes. अरे रे क्या हो गया? 1 second, having issues. Share screen. Okay. 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 Are you able to see any now command prompt now? Not command prompt also. What happened? ये कैसे नहीं दिख रहा है? वो 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. please let me know. हेलो
हेलो।
हाँ सर
हाँ सर।
सर ये बोलना था मैं स्क्रीन बेटा 1 second I have talked to Ashish sir regarding this. Sir will be checking once. Initially, are you able to see the screen initially when we have started the presentation? It's visible now. Okay, thank you. Okay. It may be, it may be some problem. Okay, then thank you. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I will go come again. So we are having the statement, three types of statement: statement, prepared statement, and callable statement. Okay, this is your Java program, and this is your database. Consider. लो हाँ दिख रहा है
इशू है ना, तो वैभव है उस साइड, वैभव जागी।
नहीं अभी दिख रहा है, बच्चे बोल रहे हैं।
हाँ, तो उससे आप तुरंत पिंग कर दो तो वो तुरंत वो ठीक कर देगा।
ओके सर, ओके
ठीक है, वो बच्चे के एक मॉडरेटर लगाया बना है ना।
अच्छा ओके सर, ओके थैंक यू सर।
हाँ, तो वैभव से आप बोल देंगे,
ओके
वो
ओके
देखेगा।
ठीक है सर, ओके थैंक यू। Right. So suppose you are passing a query from Java to database. In such case, okay, it is taking 1 second to 1 second to send a request from here to here. So it took 1 second. Okay. Step 2. What is step 2? What is step 2? After reaching the query here, it must be compiled and executed. So for example, you consider for compilation it is taking 1 second, and it is for executing it is taking 1 second, right? And after getting the result, you'll be getting the response back to the Java application. So consider third one. Okay, third one, it is taking 1 second for the response. So for execution of one query, it is taking 4 seconds for the compilation. Clear? Any doubt in this process? Okay. Now, this is in case of the statement which you are using. Suppose I am using a query select command. Select command. Okay. Suppose I am using the same query. I have not changed the query. I am using the same query. Select star from student. Okay. I am not changing the query. I am using the same query again and again. Okay. Or you can say I am using an insert query. I am using an insert query. Okay. I am inserting some values. Consider I am using the same query again and again. Now tell me, suppose I am using this query. Suppose insert query for 10,000 times or 1,000 times. For 1,000 times, can you tell me what is the time taken, complete time taken for the execution of all these all this query for 1,000 times? What will be the time taken for executing this query for 1,000 times? How much time it will take? Yes, what are the operations are being performed for a query? Yes. sending the request, compilation, execution, and response. Okay, so for one query it is taking 4 seconds. For 10,000 queries it will take 4,000 seconds. Okay, now if you observe carefully, if you observe this one carefully, you'll come back to your prepared statement. Okay. As I told you, you are using a select command for 1,000 seconds, for 1,000 times. Okay. Now, when you are using a same query without changing it, okay, if this is a normal statement, okay, you are using through normal statement, you are passing a query. Can you tell me how many times this select statement will compile? You are executing this query for 1,000 times. Can you tell me how many times this query will compile? Yes. Is my question clear? I am writing a select query. I am writing a select query. So you know what are the operations being performed for the query? Compilation and execution. Okay. I am using this select query for 1,000 times. Okay. Or you can, as per the requirement, consider insert query. Any query you can take, any query. Okay. For any query, compilation execution is compulsory. Yes or no? Suppose I am taking the insert query. I am using insert query for 1,000 times. Okay, now tell me how many times this query will be compiled. For how many times this query will be compiled? Yes? Yes, please respond. Yes, 1,000 times. Very good. How many times it will execute? How many times it will execute? 1,000 times. Okay. So compilation is 1,000 times, 100 times, 100 execution is 1,000 times. Listen. Is there any change in the query? Is there any change in the query? Are you using the same query or have you changed the query? Yes? Have you changed the query or are you using the same query? Query is same. Values can be changed. That is secondary. But query is same, right? Query is same. So when a query is same, okay, is it necessary to compile it every time? If you are using a same query for many number of times, is it necessary to compile the same query every time when you are executing it, or every time when you are using it? Yes, not required, because you are wasting the time. You know, query is same, it is not changed. Of course, values can be changed, the structure of the query is not changed. So it is meaningless to compile the same query again and again. It's a wastage of time. So what I will do, I will use such a technique where if I am using a query for many number of times without, there are two stages as I told you, compilation and execution. So when I am using a same query for many number of times, so what I will do, I will not allow it to compile for many number of times because it's a wastage of time. Okay, as the query is one, I'll be allowing it to compile only once. Once the compilation is done, okay, it shows that your query is perfect without any errors. So the remaining times it can execute. Remaining times it can execute. Okay, so if I'm executing the same query for 1000 times, in the previous case, okay, it is taking 1000 times compilation, 1000 times execution. But in this case, the compilation only once and executed many number of times as per the requirement of the user. Is this clear? If I want to save the time and if I want to use this operation, I use prepared statement. Okay, what is use of prepared statement? If there is a query which is being repeated many number of times, so instead of compiling it for every time, you compile only once and execute as number of times as per the requirement of the user. In such case, we use a concept called prepared statement. Okay, is this clear? If the concept is clear, then you can understand the programming part also, query part. It is very easy. I'll show you how it will be done. I'll show you. Okay, in the example, don't worry. Okay, now coming to the points, whatever I said, it is the next level of statement of JDBC. When we execute the statement, for every time while executing the query, both compilation and execution is performed every time. Okay, whenever you pass the query, compilation and execution both are done at a time. So if you use the same query number of times, these two operations are performed. Okay, even though you are using the query from 1000 times, 10,000 times, 1 lakh times, these two operations are performed. Okay, so if same query is used and compiled every time, it is wastage of time. So we want to utilize the time properly without wasting it. So to avoid this problem and to improve the performance of the system, we use next level statement, that is your prepared statement. What it will do, if the same query is used many number of times, then query is compiled only once and executed number of times it's called, right? Okay, see how it is written. So what is the advantage of this one? Performance is improved. Performance is improved. Okay, and performance is improved and the statement is compiled only once. Statement is compiled only once. Okay, so you can write the syntax. Please remember, when you write the syntax, prepared statement, something the reference of it, equal to con dot prepare statement. Please underline this point. Here you will be getting prepared statement. Here you will be getting prepared statement. Okay. Yeah. So you need to compare some of the basic differences between the statement and prepared statement. Okay. Even in the syntax, I'll tell you now. If this is clear, then please let me know. I will move further. Please type proceed if no one is having any doubt, or if anyone is having any doubt, please let me know. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Proceed. Good. Very good. Now, just we have just we'll go back to statement. Observe the syntax very carefully. We come back here. Please tell me the difference between these two. Okay. Yeah. Where is the statement? I'll write. I will show here itself. Here itself. Listen. So this is the normal statement. So this is the normal statement, and this is during the execution part. Okay. So these, see these two steps carefully. Statement st equal to con dot create statement. This is the object creation of your statement object or creation of statement object. And this is how we execute the query based on, as I told you, based on the select and non-select commands. Okay, you can use execute query, execute update, or execute method. That you already know. Okay, so please observe these two lines. Please observe these two lines. Okay, yeah. And we will move back to the prepared statement. Please tell me the difference what you observed. Please tell me the difference what you observed. This is your prepared statement, and this is your execute query. Yeah. So if you observe the difference, then you can understand the working of the prepared statement very easily. Yes, please. Okay, yes, please. Kindly respond. Can you tell me what is the difference you found in these two? Yes, please kindly respond. Queries mentioned in the prepared statement only. Okay. Yes, very good. No, that is a property. Just you tell me the differences between the syntax of your statement and prepared statement. The first one is right. Queries mentioned in the prepared statement only. Very good. Yes. Any more? Any more? When you are executing a query and using the compile statement, we are executing it using. Okay. Yes. Means what does it mean? In the previous case, when a statement object is created, when the statement object is created, here we were not passing any query. We were not passing any query. Okay. We are passing the query in the execute method. We were passing the query in the execute method where compilation and execution are being done. Okay. Here if you observe, yes, rightly said, in the while preparing the object for the prepared statement, there only you are passing the query, because when you are creating the object, there itself what you are doing, you are, okay, passing the query for the compilation. You are passing the query for the compilation. So when you create the object for the prepared statement, then itself the query is compiled. Query is compiled. In this case, by using execute query, you are just executing the query. You are not again compiling the query. Okay. Any doubt to anyone till here? Okay. Right. So in this case, how to write this query, because as you are not compiling it, just you are executing it. So during the compilation, you know, you are having some values. As you are passing the query, writing the query only once and executing many number of times, what does it mean? Means the query structure is not changing, but the values can be changed. Values can be changed. Okay. When the values can be changed, what happens? You have to give some uh, attributes or parameters inside such query, so that whatever the query which you are passing, that must be acceptable for the compilation, and during the execution part you can insert the values separately. Okay, so for that case we use something like positional parameters. We use something like positional parameters, those are known as question mark. We write question mark. When we write question mark, what does it mean? It means to say that the structure of query will be compiled, but the values inside can be changed as per the user requirement. Okay, so this type of queries are also known as dynamic queries, where the input of the query can be changed as per the requirement of the user. Query will not change, but the input of the query can be changed. Okay, hope this is clear to everyone. Anyone is having any doubt, please let me know. I'll show you a small example now. Any doubt to anyone till here? Any doubt to anyone till here? Please let me know. Okay. Right. So if no one is having any doubt, just we will go for a small example how the prepared statement will work. Okay. I'll show you a different way how to pass the values. Then I'll come here. Okay. Yeah. Not this one. This is completed. Okay. If you are having any doubt in the previous programs, you please let me know. Okay. We will have the clarification on that. Don't worry. Yeah. So this is one of the example which was by using a statement. Okay. So in the last class, due to the lack of time, we were unable to discuss, I think so. So this is one other way to execute a query. Okay. By taking the values from the user. Taking the values from the user. So here the program is same. You know what are the different steps which are common. Okay, this is common. Connection is common. As we are using statement object, this will be common. From here, you are inserting the values manually. Till here. Inserting the values manually by using the scanner. Okay. And this is the query where you are passing the query. So when you can also pass the query in this way. Okay. If anyone is having any doubt in this, please let me know. Else we will proceed. This is one of the way. This is one of the way how to execute a query by using the input values. If you want, please let me know. I'll be moving the slide page here and there. If there is no doubt, please let me know. Then we'll go for the prepared statement. Because there also we are using the same technique. Okay. Hope this is clear to everyone. Now, so we'll come to prepared statement now. Okay. Now you see here. Observe this carefully. In the prepared statement, how you are doing. See. Class.furname is common. Connection is common. Now see, prepared statement PST equal to con.prepare statement. I am passing the query. Insert into student values. Please observe this carefully. I am keeping question marks. How many question marks I am keeping? I am keeping 4 question marks because in my student data, I think this is the table 10, right? Last time we have changed it. In this table, we are having total 4 entries. What are those? Student number, student name, yes, student age, and student address. Okay. Do you remember in the this thing only in the table we are having for okay, I'll show this table once to you. Last time whatever the data which we have inserted. Let me open the select. First we'll see what are the different attributes there in the table. Select star from Be inserting the font size here. Okay, you can see what are the different attributes are there in this. Yes, yes, 4 attributes. What are those? Serial number, name, age, and address. Okay, as we are having 4 attributes, here in this program I have used 4 question marks. I've used 4 question marks. Okay, so the question here is how to insert the data now. How to insert the data now. Okay, right. So do you remember the previous case when we used get method? Do you remember where we used get method? Get int, get string. Where we used? Why we use get method? Get int, get string. We have used somewhere else. Where it is? And why we use that? Why we use get method? Why use get method? To read the data from the table. Yes or no? To read the data from the table. When we are using select command, yes, to get the values from the database, to read the values from the table. So for reading the values, for getting the values, I use get method. So if I want to insert the values into the table, what I have to do? To get the values, I am using get method for reading the for writing the values, for keeping the values inside the database. Very good. Set. Yes, yes. Now you see. I think everyone got idea on get methods, right? The same here we are using set. Okay, before going to that, I think this is clear to everyone. This is clear to everyone, right? Okay. So we are inserting the values through the command prompt. So it is being stored fc dot next int in serial number. So what in order in which we are inserting the data, it is being stored in the database. So it is first it is being stored in the variables serial number, sname, sh, and etc. So what are the data we are entering from the command prompt, that is being stored in serial number, sname, sh, and etc. The variables. Okay. Now we have to insert the data into the table, and we use set method. So what we have to do by using set method? Now tell me, in how many ways we will be retrieving the data from the table? Or you can say, what is the index value of the first column of the table? What is the index value of the first column of the table? Yes, index value of the first column of the table. Yes, any more answers? Very good. One. Huh? Okay. So I think you remember. Now you see here. How I insert the value? Prepared statement dot set int, because first one is serial number, that is integer. 1 comma serial number. Second, set string. This will be inserted in the second index. Set int, age will be inserted as the third index, and set string, again the address will be stored in the fourth index. Okay, please let me know if anyone is having any doubt in this. I think this is clear to everyone, right? So what is the query which I am using? Insert. Insert means select query or non-select query? select insert query or so select query or non-select query? It is non-select query. Yes or no? When it is non-select query, then we use execute update. Yes, we use execute update. If it is select query, then we use execute query. Any doubt to anyone in this program? Please let me know. Else, okay, this is the continuation. Enter successfully. Okay, if you want to continue, you will be keeping via yes or no. Okay, and based on the choice, okay, it will proceed further. So this is a simple code which you already know, which you will be using in main number. The main concept here is in this is the first one, how to write a prepared statement, okay, and how to insert the values into the table. This plays a major role, and how to execute the query. Okay, yeah. Now, as we already discussed, as we are passing the query here itself, it is being compiled only once. It is being compiled only once, and it is executed as per the data is inserted every time. It is executed as per the data is inserted every time. Okay. Hope this is clear to everyone. Right. So we will be executing this. If anyone is having any doubt, please let me know. I'm executing the program. Please check it. Anyone is having any doubt, please let me know. Okay, now enter the student number. We will enter some 1000. Okay, we enter the student name. We write Mayush. Enter the student age. 20. Enter the student address. We write Delhi. Entered successfully. Okay, yeah. So this is entered successfully means what does it mean? The query has been executed. Now again, if even though you enter, the query only will be executed but not compiled every time. Okay, do you want to continue? Yes. Again, student number, we'll write 1001. We'll take one more name. Janshi. Age we'll keep in this way. And something like Mathura. I don't know. Just I'm taking the example, right? One second. Skill not require close connection. Okay. One second. Let me see in the database what are the data which was inserted. Okay. So it is being terminated somewhere. Let me check once. There may be some curly braces problem here. That will be seen. Into something. Now you see here, you got one exception. Why can anyone tell me why you got exception? Can anyone tell me why you got exception? Yes. Anyone? Please type in the chat box why you got exception. Yes. Actually, here you have to enter the number, but you have inserted the string. Yes. Okay. So you can see what is the exception is saying. Input mismatch exception. Okay. So you know that is a specialty of Java where it will be handling the exceptions in a smoother way, or disturbing the flow, disturbing the flow of the program. See the database. Sorry, V is missing. Sorry, Vedanshi. I think V is missing in the while typing. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Right. Hope this is clear to everyone why we use the prepared statement. Any doubt to anyone? Why you use prepared statement? Please let me know. I still proceed further. Please type proceed if you are clear with this. So we see the programs which are available here. Any doubt in the first program? Okay, okay. अच्छा है ना? Yeah. Shall we go through all the programs? We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shall we go through all the programs? All the 8 programs? Okay. Yeah. After going through all the programs, then we go to the last statement, that is callable statement. Okay. Is this okay? Just I want to, okay. Yeah, structure is same. There is no change. I'll do one thing. I'll show the programs for you. Okay. Without execution, I'll show the programs for you. For your knowledge, how to write it. If anyone required. Just kindly respond. If anyone want to see how to write the program, okay, for them I will not execute, then I'll show you. You can see the overview of the program, how it looks. If anyone required, or else we'll proceed. Yes, please respond. Okay, I'll show you. That's what I'm saying. Okay, from starting I will show. If you want to execute, I will execute, or else I will not. Okay. If you think you understood the program, it is for your knowledge. Okay. So this is a simple program, how to create a table. Okay. This is as I'm saying, no need to remember the complete steps every time, because automatically when you do the program, okay, no need to remember it separately. This is the common steps. This one are common steps. If you change the statement, then this will change, else this will be common. And this is execute update method we'll be using when we use on select queries. Okay, this is a program to write how to create a table. Okay, right. Hope this program is clear to everyone. Please let me know, then I will proceed. Yes. Okay, shall we proceed to the next program? Please let me know. Okay, good. Okay, this is completed. At any point of time, if anyone do not understand any program, please let me know. So this is actually, I have changed the password. So this is the previous password. Okay, so this is a delete. If you want delete row, you can see there is no change in the query. Query will be as it is. Okay, you are not going to disturb the query of your database. That will be as it is, and the statements which are as per the requirement of the user, you will be writing that. Okay, so every time once you saw the program, if you say, if you are comfortable with the program, please type proceed in the chat. We will proceed to the next program. I'll show you the next program. Okay, that will be better. Please type proceed if you are comfortable with the program. Okay, good. Right. Okay. Next, insert. I think we have already gone through this example. User input means the same thing, beta. As I already told you, there are two ways. You can use percentage, okay, percentage deep string formats for that. One second. Okay. You are using you are having two ways. One is by using the string format. Okay. Second one is passing the query dynamically. One, yeah, okay. The second case, you will be using the question mark, as you already said. Ha, ha. Okay. Yeah, shall we proceed further? Okay. Next one. This we have complete delete row, insert into table. Let me close one by one, it will be clear. Insert into table is completed. Delete is cable, delete is completed. Insert rows in table. This is how we'll be inserting many number of rows. This is same. This till here it is common. There is no change in this. I'll show here how to do. Here, This is one way. This is one way to insert the data dynamically. Okay. 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 Shall we proceed? No, no, not using prepared statement is an ordinary statement. Yeah. Simple. Listen, the indication for the prepared statement is question mark. If you are using question mark, it is an indication of prepared statement. Please remember. In the applications, wherever using the question mark, okay, if you come across any examples, okay, in the internet or anywhere, in any resource source, if you are finding question mark in the query, it is a prepared statement because only that have the question mark. It is a simple one. Okay. Right. Next one. This is same as the drop table. Okay. It is dropping the table. Okay. You are completely dropping the table. So even the drop table is not the select one, right? Select command. It's non-select itself. So we'll be using execute update only for that. Okay. There may be some changes in the table name, etc. Because I have used some other example at that time. Okay. So that can be the reason you can see the different in the table name. Okay. Hope drop is clear to everyone. This is select command as I already told you. Okay. I have not shown you the select command, this thing. Okay. See here. How to get the data from the select command by using the result set. If anyone want, I'll be executing this for you. Because we have not executed select command, right? Yeah, please let me know. Shall I execute this? Or any doubt to anyone till here, please let me know. Please type in the chat. Okay. 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 You see how the data will be. How the data will be visual. Please check it. Okay. I think you have found the same output here, right? In your data in this. Please check it. Okay. The same output you have found here. Okay. Now we'll try to delete it. Okay. We execute the drop now. Drop table. Okay. Let us delete the table. Yeah. Yeah. This is a query, right? I'm going to drop the table now. Let us see. Okay. Table deleted successfully. Okay. Table deleted successfully. Now we see in the database what will be the output of this program. Because I have deleted this table. Table or view does not exist. Hope this is clear to everyone. Yes, any doubt to anyone, please let me know. If this is clear, we'll proceed further. So I already showed you the prepared statement. Okay, we'll see the last one. Prepared statement delete. How to delete the data from the prepared statement? You can check it. Okay. You are passing a dynamic query here. Okay, delete the from student data where serial number equal to question mark. Okay, so that data is given here separately. Here. Okay, serial number is your first column of the table. So column number and this one. How to get column names here with data? Mayush, I think you are having some query to print the column name. Query to print the column name database. Okay, use the same query. That's what I'm saying. There is no change in the queries. Okay, you are not changing the any queries of the database. You are using the queries of the database. So what are the queries you are using? Okay, for regarding the database will not change. They will be applicable here. Okay, only what you are doing, simply you are changing or you are using that query in the database in the Java. That's it. Apart from that, there is no change. Net is bit slow, I think so. I'm unable to get the messages. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. So I think everyone got clear how to delete, how to insert, how to update, how to select, how to create table. I think even though you know all the queries, I think you have understood how we'll be using that in your database, JDBC. Okay, good. Okay, shall we go? We'll be going for the next thing. That is, this is one of the important concept in JDBC. That is the callable statement. Okay, so as I told you, we are having three different statements. One is prepared statement, one is statement, one is prepared statement, one is callable statement. The callable statement plays a major role, okay, in extracting the queries from the database. But before going to that, you have to know a concept. You have to know the concept of procedure in the database. Yes, Himanshu, what happened? Is this clear? Now tell me what is the procedure in database? What is a procedure in database? You might have read DBMS, right? Can anyone tell me what is the procedure? What is the procedure in database? Yes? Be quick, kindly respond. What happened, Himanshu? No, procedure. No, it's not procedure. I am talking about procedure concept. Procedure concept. These are CRUD operations. I am talking about the procedure concept in database. What is meant by procedure? Yeah. Can you please elaborate, Vanya? Kindly elaborate. Please elaborate your answer. Vanya, please elaborate your answer. Subroutines in database. They contain one or more statement to perform a task. Yes, any more? Still, yeah, you're nearer to the answer, but I want the exact one. What is the procedure? Because there is a major role of using the procedure. If you're able to understand procedure, then this is very simple. Yes, anyone? Anyone can please try. Please let me know what is the procedure. Kindly respond. So everyone know method, right? Everyone know method. What does a method contain? Ha, yes, very good, very good. Ha, it is like a method. Okay, can you tell me what does a method contain? Method contain many statements internally. Okay, so instead of executing each and every statement every time, okay, you keep all the set of statements required which need to be executed every time under a single block known as a function or a method. Okay, under that you keep all the statements, and as per the requirement of the user, just call the function name. It is enough. The statements inside the method will be called automatically. Okay. Yeah. Example I tell you. Suppose I am having three statements. This is, I have to execute this statement for this for 100 times. So I think okay. Take the example. This I am executing for 100 times, 1000 times. This for 1000 times. Okay, and this for 1000 times. This for 1000 times. So how many times I have to write these statements totally? I have to write these statements 3000 times, okay, for the execution. It will take more time for me to write, to call each and every function 1000 times. And this is 1000 times, this is 1000 times, this is 1000 times. Right. So what I will do, I know these methods will be go on repeated number of times, or user will be using these many number of times. So what I will do, I will place these statements into a block and I will give a name as a function. Okay, some p, something like void p. Okay. So now tell me, is it necessary for me now to call these statements 3000 times? Okay, not required. So what I will do, instead of calling each and every statement for 1000 times, I will call the method p directly for 1000 times. For 1000 times. Yes or no? So what happens? Whenever I am calling a method p, all the statements which are available in the function p will be executed automatically. Yes or no? Clear? The same thing is procedure in database. Like function, we are having procedure. What does the function contain? Function contain the statements which are which need to be repeated many number of times or called many number of times as per the user requirement. Okay. So similarly, what is meant by a procedure? Procedure is known as a reusable component. We can call it as reusable component. Okay, where procedure contains SQL commands or group of SQL commands which are required to call every time. Which are required to call every time. Is this clear? You can say it as a group of queries, okay, which are repeatedly required to call many number of times, are kept under a single block known as procedure. Known as procedure. Okay. Yes, any doubt to anyone regarding what is a procedure? Any doubt to anyone? What is a procedure? Yes. This is clear. Please respond. Please respond quickly so that we can proceed further. Any doubt to anyone regarding the procedure concept? Okay. Now, so that is a procedure. You are having a concept called, you can see, stored procedure. Called stored procedure. What is meant by stored procedure? If a procedure is stored, if a procedure is stored inside the database, it is known as stored procedure. Okay. If a procedure is stored inside the database, it is known as a stored procedure. Okay. It is known as stored procedure. Procedure is a set of queries which need to be required many number of times by the user for the execution are kept under a single block and given a label known as procedure. Okay, if you are storing the procedure permanently inside the database, it is known as stored procedure. Okay, so what is the relation between the callable statement and the stored procedure? Okay, what is this thing here? As you know, what is the use of statement? Passing the query to the database and getting the result from the database. Okay, what is meant by prepared statement? Okay, you can call it as passing the dynamic query, or when a query is same query is passed or repeated many number of times to reduce the time of compilation, you will be using prepared statement in such a way that the statement is or the query is compiled only once, executed many number of times, so that the compilation time will be saved. Now, what is a callable statement? Callable statement means any statement or a statement which is or which will call a procedure. Statement which will call a procedure in its application, then we use callable statement, or a statement which is used to call the procedure, stored procedure from the database. It is known as callable statement. It is known as callable statement. Okay. Any doubt to anyone till here? Any doubt to anyone? Please let me know. Yeah, if you want to call a stored procedure, you have to use callable statement. If you want to call a dynamic query, then you will be using prepared statement. If you are passing a normal query, then we use statement. Okay. Yeah. So before going to the procedure, I'll just describe you what is a callable statement, because the focus here will be more on the procedure, how to create a procedure, everything. Then we will see a small example how we'll be calling that in our program. This is the next level statement of JDBC. If you want to call a stored procedure from the Java application, then we use callable statement. What is a procedure? Procedure is a set of queries which are used repeatedly stored in a database. If we store the procedures in the database, then we call them as stored procedures. Storing the procedure means if you are storing a procedure permanently inside the database. Okay. Like functions, you know, function have the parameters, right? Like functions, procedure also accept the parameters. A callable statement extends the prepared statement interface to support the calling procedure or function using JDBC. So here you need to go for the overview, or you can see the structure, how these all the statements are linked together. Okay. Next. The difference between the stored procedure and a function is that the function is designed to return an argument, but this will not return any argument. Okay, procedure will not return any argument. So this is the parameters used inside the procedure: in, out, in, out. What is in? In is input parameter. What is out? Out is output parameter. What is in, out? Used as input and output. Example, I'll tell you. A. If I write in this way, if I'm writing a statement, B plus C. Now, can anyone guess what is the input parameter? What is the output parameter? Yes. Can anyone tell me what is the input parameter? What is the output parameter in this? Yes, kindly reply fast. Input BC, output A. Okay. So these, you're saying these two are out. These two are out, and sorry, these two are in. This is out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then what is in out? What is in out? Can anyone say what is in out? What can be in out? In is correct, out is correct. Yes, this is correct. What is in out? Anyone? Any guess? What can be in out? Okay, I'll show you. A colon A plus A. Yes. What is this now? This is in out. What does it mean? If you are using a same variable for input and output simultaneously, then it is known as in out. Okay. Yeah. Creation of procedure. Creation of procedure. So we will see how to create a procedure, right? Okay. So for creation of procedure, you have to create in the SQL. So I'll be opening this one. We'll create a procedure now. Might already be created. I'm writing example 2. Okay. Next, begin. Equal to I plus Z. Okay. Next is end. I think you might have read this in this thing, right? In your database. errors. Yeah, and you can see here, okay, I have not kept semicolon after the end. So what it is saying, procedure created with compilation errors. Procedure created with compilation errors. So if you want to see the errors, you can write show errors so that it will show what are the different errors you got. So what it is saying, encountered the symbol end of file when expecting one of the semicolon. Okay. So here after end, I have to keep the semicolon. I did not keep it. I'll do one thing. Again, colon and slash. Okay, okay. Now you see one more you got. What is it? I have wrote the expression in the reverse order. What it is saying? X in, Y in, Z out. But what is the expression I wrote? X equal to Y plus Z. Okay, so what it is saying? Expression X cannot be used as an input as an assignment target. Means you cannot assign the value. Okay, we'll do one thing again. Again, write it, begin. So here the problem is with this. So what I have to do? I have to keep Z as output. Z equal to X. You can see the different errors you can clear or you can read. Okay. End semicolon slash. Now you see you got the final output procedure created. If you get the until you get this one, you cannot consider that your procedure is created without any errors. Okay. Yeah. Any doubt to anyone how to create a procedure? Yes. Any doubt to anyone till here? Please let me know. Please type in the chat if anyone is having any doubt in the creation of procedure. How to use this procedure? I will tell you, Mayush. If you understood how to create a procedure, then because using the procedure is by using callable statement, right? The purpose of callable statement is to call a procedure. Okay. If you're able to understand how to create a procedure, then we will move forward. Please type proceed if you understood this. Please type proceed if you understood this. Please, I need at least 3 to 4 responses by saying proceed, and I can confirm that everyone understood this concept. Please type proceed in the chat if you are clear with this creation of procedure. Yes. Yeah. So if you want to call this procedure, okay, in database, this is the way. I'm talking about database. Okay, in the database, if you want to call the procedure, this is the way. Okay. So I'll tell both the ways. Okay. Variable total. What is the procedure name? Is this example or something? Example 2. Okay. Now you are printing the value. Procedure successfully completed. Total is 3. Okay, this is the output we got from the DBMS perspective. Okay, we'll go into the Java program now, and I'll show you how to call this one. See, calling a procedure using callable statement. How to call it? So how to write the callable statement? We use the following steps for calling a procedure using callable statement. There are some steps which you need to proceed. First one, you will be creating the object for the callable statement. Callable statement CS equal to con.prepare call. Please see this. This is a bit difference from the ordinary statements which you are writing. Callable statement, so some object will be creating equal to con.prepare call. You are calling a procedure. So how you call? Con is a connection. Prepare call string procedure. So this is the example. Callable statement CS equal to con.prepare call. Inside the curly braces, in the double quotations, okay, you will be writing call. This is the name of the procedure with how many number of parameters you are having, that many question marks you will be keeping. Okay, these question mark resembles same if you have gone through the prepared statement concept. Okay, the number of parameters which are available will be equal to your number of question marks which will be given here. Okay, yeah, if you understood, please let me know. I'll proceed with the execution part. Hope this is clear to everyone till here. Shall we proceed? Okay, good. Shall we proceed? One of you please respond. These are the steps to call a procedure from Java program. Like you are having some of the steps in the JDBC, similarly you can see here. Create a procedure. So because what is the main purpose of callable statement? To call a procedure. So for that, first you have to create a procedure. Then only you can call the procedure, right? So first one here is create a procedure. Okay. Next, create a connection. Create an object for the callable statement, because without connection it is not possible. That you already know. Okay. Set the values for in parameter. What are the values you want to give? Register, use register out parameter as the required data type. So why it is required data type? Listen, if I want to get the input output in one of the format which is required, I'll show you in the example. Okay, based on that you can write the data type. For example, I'll tell you. So everyone know the different data types in Java. Can you tell me for integer what is the data type you use? For integer, what are the data type you use? For integer, can you type what is the data type you use for the integer? For integer, we use int. In Java, we use int. If I want to give an integer values, assign integer values to the variable, we use int. Can you tell me what will be the type in database to give a integer value or to pass integer value in database? Yes, in database you use number. Yes or no? Number. Okay, yeah, because this is very important to understand, right? So in Java you use this one, in database you use this one, right? Similarly, for float you will be writing float here, and here you will be writing number. For string, in Java you write string, and here in database, what is the format you use for string? Varchar. Yes or no? Use varchar. Clear? We use varchar. So listen, this is Java, this is database. But you are what you're doing, you're communicating Java with database. You already know one thing, that Java cannot communicate with database directly, it cannot understand database language, and database cannot understand Java language. So there must be something common in between these two. That's why we are using drivers. But in the understanding of data type also, they need something. Okay, we call it as mapping of the types. Okay, we call it mapping types. Yeah, we can call some bridge also. So what it is, suppose if you want integer data type, means the output as integer in the format of Java from the database, you write types dot integer in capital. Have you write types, because this is very important, because everything you can write down, but you are getting the input from the database. So that output from the database, that output of the database must be mapped with the Java output. So there may be a type compatibility. So how you write? This integer will be in capital letters. Okay, integer will be in capital. Is this clear to everyone? Hope this is clear to everyone. Integer will be in capital. Okay. Right. Suppose if I want, if there is a decimal value, you got the output as decimal value in the database. So if you want to map that with the Java, you write types dot float. So these are the wrapper classes. Okay, integer, float, that you'll be writing. You know how to write the wrapper class. Similarly, you'll be writing. Not wrapper class. Wrapper class are, I think, capital letter. No. You will be writing all the capital letters. This is for mapping. Okay. And if you want to go for string, okay, the output of the database is string. So you want to map with the Java, then you write types dot varchar in capital. Hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Next, procedure call need to be executed and save the result obtained. So these are the different steps which are required to call a stored procedure by using callable statement, right? I'll show the example now. Example program, it will be understood by you very easily. See this one. I think we have kept example 2, right? We have created example. See this one. This is common. Next, callable statement. You are creating object con.prepare call. You see, I have created a procedure. What is the name of the procedure? Name of the procedure is example 2. Okay, I am calling the same thing here. I am calling the same thing. It is example 2. And how many parameters are there in this? How many parameters are there in this? Let me close all. How many parameters? 3. X, Y, Z. Of course, X and Y are in and Z is out. But of course, you are having total 3 parameters, right? Three parameters. Now you see, first one, what is the first one? First one is X, that is in. Okay. First one is in 100. Second is in 200. Now you see. Now you are going to print the value 3. 3 is output. What is the 3? You check this one. What is 3? 3 is out. Means the output you will be getting. The result which will be stored. Okay. In this case, what you will do? You write register out parameter. Means what type of what is the type which you are getting it? You are getting as output. So you will be registering it as out parameter and with the type. What in what type you need the value? So you will be writing in types dot integer. So in integer you want the value. Okay. So types dot integer. So here this is third column is your out. So that you will be mapping here. And after writing this one, you will be executing it and you will be getting the output. What will be the what operation you are performing, that you will be get as output. So what type of operation you are performing here? Addition. Okay. So I get, listen here, I gave 1 and 2, I got the output 3. Yes or no? So I will here also I'll do same thing. I will reduce the values. Actually you'll get confused with this. That's why I kept. So what will be the output of this program? 100 plus 200 is your 300. Okay. Let me execute this code. I think sorry. How typed in that way. 1 second. Let me execute this code. नहीं था क्या? 1 second. अच्छा, invalid password. Sorry. Okay, you can see. Okay, there is something. If you are entering any invalid password, you will be getting invalid username password. Okay, login denied. You can check it. Actually, I have not changed the password. Okay, it is for your learning too. In case if you give the wrong password, what happens? Right? So what will be the output of this program? It is 300. Okay. Yes. Any doubt to anyone till here? Please let me know. So what is the the requirement of your programs and requirement of your concepts regarding this JDBC is completed. Okay. There is, as I told you, there is more concept in JDBC, more to learn, but as per the requirement which you will be doing the project, etc. For that, we'll be covering all the JDBC concepts, types of drivers, which driver will be using with different statements, and whatever statement is used at what instance of time, different execute methods, different statements for executing a Java program in the database with the connectivity. Okay. By this, we have completed the JDBC concept as per the requirement of you for the execution of your project. Okay. Yeah. Any doubt to anyone till here? Please let me know. Yes, kindly respond in the group. Any doubt to anyone till here? Okay, hope this is JDBC is clear to you, right? This is the basic and important concept which you need to know regarding the databases. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. So Monday we'll be having the session regarding your project. Okay. Probably Anmol sir will be taking that session regarding the project and so and so. I think, and after that, Monday will be the last class for the third years, right? Hmm. Any doubt to anyone? Please let me know. Any doubt to anyone regarding these concepts? Hope this is clear to everyone. Please respond. Any doubt? Okay then. So thank you. So in the next class, probably, as I told you, project will be discussed in the next class on Monday, and from Tuesday, means as per the completion of the project execution. So for the final years, we are going to start the UI part. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then thank you. If you are having any queries, you can ping me personally regarding this JDBC so and so or any concept in Java. I'm ready to help you. Okay. Okay then. Thank you then. Yes, I think Vaibhav. What is his name? I forgot. Okay, thank you. You can leave now. Yes, who is streaming this Vaibhav? Or what is his name? Ah, thank you. Okay. Okay, better. Thank you. So who is streaming this one? Is this Vaibhav? Yeah, everyone can leave the group. Thank you. Okay, everyone can leave. Yes, Vaibhav? Vaibhav? Vaibhav?